this video, I'm going to share with you 5 outdated Etsy SEO strategies which you should avoid and what you should do instead. Some of these strategies can actually hurt your chances of ranking in Etsy search and really preventing you from getting traffic. Or in some cases, it can just hurt your chances of getting more traffic. And my goal in this video is for you to understand what the old practices were and what the new ones are, but better yet, how to implement these in your Etsy business. I'm also going to show you a proven strategy that will work almost immediately and Etsy will want to send you traffic. But it's really only going to work if you follow the updated SEO strategies that I'm about to share with you. So what do you say? Let's dig in. All right, so the first outdated strategy is this. You should put your keywords in your title, and you should also take those same keywords and put them in your tags. Now, this might have worked years ago, but it's no longer working. And Etsy has even said there is no reason to repeat your keywords in different parts of your listings. It's not going to benefit you anymore. So really what they're telling you is you're wasting your time. Now, is it going to hurt you necessarily if you put your keyword in your title and in your tags? Probably not. But here's what it won't do for you. It won't give you more opportunities to be found for other keywords. So we're more or less wasting keywords by including them in our title and in our tags. And Etsy has actually put that into their little guide here about how to optimize your listing. So if we scroll down here into the title area, it says use keywords you think a shopper may search, but avoid repeating the same phrases over and over again. So we don't want to do that because, well, Etsy doesn't want us to do it. So in this case, we don't want to follow the strategy of put your keywords in your title and also put them in your tags. And like I said earlier, this could actually be hurting you because you are limiting the keywords that you can be ranked for because you're not using all of them that you could. But you might be running out of keyword ideas. Well, here's what I would do. I would just go over to a bunch of your competitors and I'd start looking at their tags. Now, if you're not using the tool Everbee, I would suggest using it, even if you just use it for 30 days, because it's going to allow you to see tags just like this. Check this out. So if I'm in this listing right here, and this was something that I was selling, a bass fishing hat, I would click on Analyze Listing. And then what it's going to do is it's going to give me all of the tags that they are using. So now what I can do is go to a whole bunch of different competitors of mine and see all of the different keywords that they are using. And I'm going to pick and choose the ones that I think are most relevant for my product. So there's one little tip for you. And if you've never heard of Everbee and you want to give it a try, I'll go ahead and drop a link in the description, and I'll also put it up here on the screen and you can give it a try. They actually do have a free version that you can test out before you actually buy it. Check it out. I'll leave it in the description. All right, moving on to the second outdated SEO strategy that I still hear people doing, by the way, is this keyword stuffing. And basically taking that same thing that we just talked about, putting keywords in your title, but very similar keywords, and using the word over and over and over again because they think it's going to do better if it's repeated 10 times. Well, it's not. And just like I said before, that is not working anymore because Etsy just said, don't repeat it. It's not going to benefit you. But I also think it's not a good user experience. So if someone comes to your listing, they're going to probably bounce because, well, it's something that is just being repeated over and over and over again, and it kind of looks spammy at times. Here's another thing that I've seen done that I don't think is necessary. Check this out. Going back to the listing that we were just looking at, which by the way is a pretty good listing, but what I noticed was this right here. So the description is really meant to describe your product. It's not meant to basically put keywords randomly at the bottom. All right. And so could this work to help you get indexed? Maybe, but why not just include it in here as if you were writing to a human? So to me, this is just like putting tags in a description, and I don't think it's necessary, and I would avoid doing this. I don't think it's necessary. I think you can put it in the description, make it more natural. And again, Etsy is showing search results to people. And when people read the description, we want them to read what it is about or what it could be purchased for. And in this case, you could just say, this is a great gift idea for Father's Day or fishing or a fisherman, right? But you don't have to say Father's Day gift, dad, fishing, fisherman, graduation, birthday, all of these different things. These could be put in as tags. So keyword stuffing, it's not necessary. I wouldn't recommend doing it. So don't keyword stuff. All right. So moving on to number 3 of the old outdated strategies. And that is, people said in the past that tags work. Tags will help you get indexed. But now people are saying, don't put tags in there. Doesn't matter. Tags don't do anything. And I'm here to tell you that Etsy is still saying, yes, tags matter. And here's the other thing. We noticed that when we're running Etsy ads, we can see that a keyword that was in a tag led someone over to our listing. So if you are running Etsy ads, tags matter. If you're not running Etsy ads, tags matter. Check this out. So this is in Etsy Help Center. And it says using tags to get found in search. A tag is a word or short phrase that describes your item. Etsy matches tags with shoppers' searches to find relevant results. It's right there in black and white. To improve where your items are appearing on Etsy, be sure to use your tags when listing your items. So Etsy is basically saying, if you want to get indexed for certain keywords that people are searching for, put them in your tags. And if you hear people say, tags don't really matter anymore, they do matter. All right, so moving on to the 4th outdated SEO strategy, and that is SEO is all about your title, your description, and your tags. And that is not true, because here's what's really important: your images. And the images don't really get talked about enough, because people don't look at the image as being something that helps you get found in search, which, by the way, it even states right here in the Etsy help guide that images are extremely important in Google search. People use Google images to find products, and high quality images can also entice a user to click on your listing page. Now, why is an image important? Well, number one, it can get picked up in Google. So if you're not naming your images, you should name them with a keyword that is related to the listing of what it is. And also, you should be using right here the descriptive alt text. All right. So if you are not putting that in your listing, if you're not doing that to your images, that is something you can do right now that could definitely get you found in Etsy search. Now, images don't just help you get found, which in this case, it looks like they do because Google picks them up as well. So you're getting outside traffic that's leading over to Etsy. But what images can do is get the click. So let's say that you do get found in search and people are scrolling all of the different listings and you have a really good image that gets people into your listing, which then will get them to buy. And when you get people to buy, that is a signal in the Etsy algorithm that your product is something that people want. And this is what a lot of people don't talk about. When you're able to get sales, you are able to rank higher. And then all of the things that we've done with optimizing our listing, the things that we've just talked about, that is going to add fuel to the algorithm and to your listing. So your product will start to show up in search a lot faster, and it'll also be something that Etsy will want to promote themselves in their free search. So images are something that are really overlooked, and it's really what people don't spend a lot of time on. And the old strategy of just get a good title, get a good description, and get good tags, and then you'll rank, that's only part of the equation. And that to me is an outdated strategy and really outdated advice. All right, the 5th and final Etsy SEO outdated strategy is this, and that is make sure that in your description, you are just building it for search, meaning you are making sure that you put all your keywords in there. You're making sure that you're putting in all of your product information and you're just building it for the search engine because it's another place for the Etsy algorithm to pick up keywords, which is kind of true. But here's where the description is actually more beneficial and really the way that it should be done now in 2023. And that is this. you should write it for a human because that will also help you convert higher, which we just talked about. Converting to a sale is really, really important because that is ultimately what's going to help you rank the most. Once you start getting more sales, well, then Etsy is going to promote you more, just like we talked about a minute ago. So your description needs to be well written and really built for the person that is reading it to help convert them into a sale. Going back to this description that I shared earlier, and it seems like I'm picking on this listing, I'm really not, but it does represent a couple of the mistakes that I see being made. And you see this right here in the description. It starts off by saying, when you are thankful for freedom in bass fishing. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. So maybe there's something about freedom in bass fishing that they wanted to get in there. Or how about this? Top quality Pacific Headwear 104C mesh back hat is the ultimate in comfort with 100% leather patch, detailing stamped and stitched right here in Great Pacific Northwest. Does that sound like it's written for me that's looking to buy this hat as a Father's Day gift or something? No, it looks like they're trying to put words in there for the search engine. Who cares if it's a Pacific Headwear 104C mesh back hat? Who cares? But they're thinking, maybe someone is searching for a Pacific Headwear 104C mesh back hat. And to me, this description is probably hurting the amount of sales that it could be getting because, number one, if someone is reading this, this is not turning them into a buyer by reading this description. All right, so like I promised in the beginning, I want to give you a strategy where you can take all of these principles that I just shared with you. Once you get those built in to your optimized listing, this is how you can really speed up the ranking process. Now, remember how I said that Etsy really wants to rank and promote products that are getting sales? That's really all that Etsy cares about, is getting sales. And they're going to rank listings that are getting sales. That's just the way it is. So how do we move the needle? How do we get indexed faster so we can get ranked? Well, we got to get sales. And how do you get sales? You start by running Etsy ads. And this is something that a lot of people won't do because they think they have to do it in the opposite. They're going to start running ads after they get sales. But what we want to do is we want to spike the sales by running ads. And then the algorithm will say, wait a minute, this listing, it is all about bass fishing hats and it's getting sales. So it's going to look at the title, it's going to look at the images, it's going to look at the tags, it's going to look at the description, and it's going to analyze it, and it's going to say, let's index this thing for all of these different keywords because it's getting sales. So that there is a strategy that I don't see hardly anyone doing because they think they need to get sales and then they run Etsy ads. It should be the other way around. And then Etsy will give you the traffic because you're getting sales. Now, I know one of the hardest parts in this process is getting sales. And that's why I shot a video right here that goes over exactly how to get your first 100 sales. Watch that one next, and I'll see you there.